So when he declared that he is Al-Masih, the Messiah, they rejected him. Why? Because he's a bastard. Bastard cannot be the Messiah. And when they saw him die on the cross, before their very eyes, they saw him die. They boasted. Boasted. We've killed him. He cannot be the Messiah. Why? He's dead. He never ruled the world. Zaman must never came back to us. What they did not know, no one knew. None. And no one knew until the Quran came. Was it no, they did not succeed in killing him. No, they did not succeed in crucifying him. Allah made it appear like that. Allah raised him. So he did not experience maut. We will have another lecture, inshallah, on an Islamic view of the return of Nabi Isa alayhi salam, when we will deal with the subject in greater detail, inshallah. Only the Quran had this information, that they did not kill him. But they didn't know that. He's dead. So he cannot be the Messiah. And so they're still waiting for the Messiah to come. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam told us that Allah created an evil being. Can Allah create evil? قل أعوذ برب الفلق. What comes after? من شر ما خلق. Yes, Allah can create evil. This is the evil that Allah created. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق. Where is the shar that Allah created? Here is the shar that Allah created. An evil being who is given the name Dajjal, one who deceives. So I said, and somebody was very angry with me, for he just did his PhD. I said, Dajjal has a PhD in deception. Sheikh Imran, don't say that. He just got his PhD. He deceives. He's also known as Al-Masih al-Dajjal. Dajjal who will claim to be Al-Masih, the Messiah. They got the prophecy that Allah was going to send them a Messiah who will bring back Zaman Mas while they were in Babylon. And the Holy Land is under Babylonian occupation. So they knew that in order for the Messiah to rule the world from Jerusalem, number one, he would have to liberate the Holy Land for Banu Israel. Number two, he would have to bring Banu Israel back to the Holy Land to reclaim it as their own. Number three, he would have to restore the holy state of Israel in the Holy Land. Allah had destroyed it. And number 4, he would have to cause that state of Israel to become once again the ruling state in the world. And then the Messiah can rule the world. If Dajjal is to successfully impersonate the Messiah, if he is to stand up in Jerusalem and declare, I am the Messiah, number 1, he'll have to be a human being. Why? Because Nabi Isa alayhi salam is a human being. Simple, isn't it? If he comes as a donkey, how can he claim to be the Messiah? Huh? He has to come as a human being. So leave that, that's too simple. Number 1, he will have to liberate the Holy Land for Banu Israel. Well, he's already done that. It happened in 1917. Perhaps you were not born as yet, were you? 1917. Number 2, he'd have to bring the Jews back to the Holy Land to reclaim it as their own. He's already done that. He's already done that. Between 1917 and 1948, while we were drinking Tariq. Number 3, he will have to restore a state of Israel in the Holy Land, an impostor, but get people to believe this is Holy Israel. He's already done that. He's already done that. This impostor state of Israel was born in 1948 when Imran Hussein was 6 years of age. So I thank Allah I was born at the correct time. Perfect timing. Number 4, he will have to cause that state of Israel to become the ruling state in the world. And Israel is now one step away from ruling the world. Where are your secular scholars? They're drinking Tariq. Where is that secular scholarship that has been scoffing at Imran Hussein, dismissing him? Are they drinking Tariq? Israel is one step away. Israel already controls the US Congress. And Israel declares that publicly. We control the US Congress. And the United States is the ruling state in the world. So from behind the hijab, Israel is already ruling the world. And so if tomorrow, I may not be around, I'm close to 70 now, if tomorrow you see Israel starts to mint gold coins and bring them in the market, you know that Dajjal is about to appear. And I ask you, where is secular scholarship? How come they don't talk about it? If I raise my voice, it's because of my anger of those who are parading as scholars and misleading the people and would not talk about Dajjal. If I raise my voice sufficiently, maybe tomorrow you're going to hear them talking about Dajjal. That's what I want to do. Force them, push them, embarrass them until they start to talk about Dajjal. In order for the Dajjal to rule the world, Israel must rule the world. In order for Israel to rule the world, Israel must rule the Arabs. Now you can understand the Arab uprisings. Egypt, Tunisia. So that when Israel unleashes her great wars, which should be maybe 1 year, 2 years from now, I don't think more than that, Israel will be able to say to the world, Islam is rising. And Islam is becoming a menace to mankind, to Israel. CNN broadcasting 7 days of the week, 24 hours of the day. Islam is rising, menacing mankind. When Israel wages these big wars, it will not only be to control the Arabs. You can't control so many Arabs. You're going to have to make the Arab population small. How are you going to do that? The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, but you don't hear secular scholarship talking about it. No, they don't talk about it. He said the Arabs will be wiped out by plague, epidemic. We just had something called swine flu, something called AIDS. He said the Arabs are going to be wiped out by plague. So millions and millions of Arabs would die. This is prophecy. When Israel wages the big wars, she has to expand her territory. Why? Because the Bible says that the Holy Land extends from the river of Egypt to the river Euphrates. But that's a lie. That's a lie. But it is there in the Bible. And so, I hope I'm not getting a virus. Inshallah. Yeah. Because it is in the Bible, they can't do otherwise. They have to expand their territory. And so take control of the Suez Canal and take control of the oil of the Gulf. Israel cannot wage those big wars. Put on your thinking cap. While Muslims still have a weapon that can destroy Israel. And therefore Pakistan's nuclear plants and Pakistan's nuclear weapons will have to be destroyed. And so they fashioned something, they engineered something called 9/11 to take care of Pakistan. 9/11 was created and executed in order to take care of Pakistan, to destroy Pakistan's nuclear plants and nuclear weapons and break up Pakistan. And so when the big wars start, which should be soon, we will most certainly see an attack on Pakistan. Where is secular scholarship? How come if you are scholars of Islam, so to say, how come you don't talk about this? What's wrong with you? If I push hard enough, I might get them to talk.